Alright, today's plan, or tonight's plan I should say, is I'm trying to do my door gaps, my opening, do my roof line from here and see if I can get all my door jambs in there. So hopefully we can do both sides. I started mucking a little bit on the other side, but I'll show you how I do it, I guess, or how she's gonna go, or how I hope it's gonna go. Hopefully good. Hopefully better than these, but I doubt that. So let's have at her. Okie doke. So I've been test fitting. It's slowly getting there. It's actually working out not bad. I'm just gonna have to stab off the drip rail up here and shave it just so I don't have this one weird drip rail that doesn't not supposed to be there. When this comes out, these are pretty much even. The gap's a little big, but so's the rest of the door, so I don't know. But I'm thinking it's gonna work out okay. So right now, yeah, I have my roof lines just roughed in. This one's kind of overlapped. I'll kind of screw it when I get it closer to shape. And I'm probably gonna close, well, this gap gets big, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing here. I'll have to make this gap into here yet. And then, yeah, try to tighten this up a little more. Try to get it a little even. I mean, the door gap's a little crap here, but I'll try to get it about even about this all the way across. And I'll do the same in the front. And then it just is what it is after that. But it's not working. It's working out pretty good. It's starting to take shape. So I'm trying to get most of the roof line in. I'm gonna cut most of it off. I wanna get at least this outer shell even. And then I can skin it with like one of my junk cars out there. I think I can grab a roof off one and then I'll skin it with that. So, yeah. So I just got tons more shaping and stuff to do. Just gonna go into the house, have supper first, and then I'll be back up. Well, that's looking not too bad. Once we fill that gap, fill that weird little lump in the roof. Get rid of this drip rail. That's probably the quickest and easiest thing I've done on here so far. So down here I'm gonna have to schmooze this to follow this body line better and tap it into this thing. And then, well, clearly things change when they get up to here, but we'll figure a way to transition that over. Make that look nice. But yeah, pretty cool. That went really easy. So that means I gotta cut this side off this one, or cut the other front half of this one off, and then trim what I did up there so I can get this in. And then I have either this rooftop or this. Well, I'll probably use this one. I don't know what I'll do yet, but just to get that transition piece in the back. I might even take it off the actual truck, because this is not staying here. So I might do a slice along here, straight up or something, so I have that transition piece. So when I glue it onto the truck up here, I'll be able to just do a middle fill. That's kind of the idea. I'll take you along for the ride, and then maybe it'll make sense. So yeah, so here we got this up. This one, like I say, I'm going to close this up a little bit. This is a little too tight. I'll fix that. But yeah, we're getting there. So this piece is not fitting as nice. Like, I don't know, typical. The one side works great, and I have no idea what I was thinking. So I've just made a bunch of extra work for myself. I thought I was being smart and I kind of got her cut right, but I clearly screwed up by this much. So, whatever. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. Mistakes were made. We have the bits. It's steel. I'll just weld them back in. Not a big deal. But yeah, some of this is right. Seems like something's weird's happening up here, so I don't know. I'll just shave it out and make it fit. That's not a big deal. So, let's get at her. We'll try to glue this sucker together and make something out of her. Unfortunately, it's not going to be as nice as the other side, but no biggie. Okay, back from work. Let's try working on this mess again. Where did we leave it? Where did we last leave? We were... I think I had this side all tacked in. We still have to work on this section. So this side looks good. And I believe this side is still a hot mess. Yeah, we sort of got something going on. We got my boo-boo to fix. We got to still work this gap. So what I've done here is I've done some pie cuts in here to try to get this, I don't know, line up. It's, yeah, interesting. We'll get her. It'll clearly be different than the other side, but hey, you can only see one side of the truck at a time, so. Nobody's the wiser. It's only you and me are the only ones that know. So this will probably go okay. Once we get this out, blend that in with this, weld all this up. Oh yeah, it'll be mint. It'll be mint. Oh, I got tools falling down. That's what happens when you work it on the roof. Okay. Well, let's give her. Still got to work on the gaps there, but just getting there. We got here, I got to tighten this gap up a little bit. I mean, once the gasket's in, it won't be too bad, but it's a little, I'm going to build up a little bit on the door there, I think. But everything's kind of hoagie and boogered there, so we'll get it figured out. So this is together. I did a slice on the door here just to pull the top of the post in better. I still have to do the whole inner structure, but the door now is like, it actually opens and closes okay. Now, I kind of lied, but it doesn't hang or do anything weird now. So, yeah, getting there. Just got a whole whack of welding, so I won't really time-lapse see that stuff because it's kind of boring, I think. But yeah, I got a lot of welding to do, so I got to weld up that whole inside post on there. I got to build some structure and some stuff for it to glue to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in for supper, and then well, I'll probably keep welding tonight. I'll probably do that. I might start on the roof. We'll see where I get. For now, it's starting to get something. Starting to get somewhere. I've started transitioning these two pieces, so I have to figure out how I want this to blend down into nothing. So I'll figure that out yet. But yeah, and then because this post, for some reason I had to pie cut it, so I still have to weld this all up. No idea. That's how she goes. The one part went cherry on that side. This side's a complete disaster, so it's all good. I only have to walk up and look at it every time I walk up to the truck, so that's not a big deal. All good. Well, anyways, we go for lunch or supper and back at her. I'm gonna have to move this bad boy at some point too. It's kind of just sitting in the middle of my yard. The plan though, I gotta basically pull my senders. I found them. So I need the water temp and then the oil gauge senders down there. So I have to pull those out and wherever it is, right about there. I have to pull those out so I can at least use the original gauges that were in the truck with yeah, with the Cummins there, and probably pull a few other things. I might pull the air tanks, or the air tank. I want that on. I believe the wipers are air, stuff like that. I'm not going to run this pump. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, but I'm not. I'm going to, I'll probably take it off though, because it looks like a good compressor pump for something. And then the generator, or the alternator, because you can always use those. I got everything welded up on this side. We got the inside done, the door. There's just a whole lot of grinding to do now. We have up on the roof section, up here, all of this. The inside here is like semi-scabbed in there. I still have to do that whole other side yet. So, got a couple hours in it here. There's just a whole lot of welding. It's not pretty, but it'll grind up and clean up okay. Oh shoot. Still gotta do this part, so I'm gonna finish this up. Gonna finish that up, and then I can move over to the other side. That's the plan. It's 10 to 10, so I'm hoping I can get most of that done tonight. And then I can move on to the roof section up on top there tomorrow, I guess. That'll be the plan. So tonight's plan is try to get that done. And to whoever the feller was that commented that my doors weren't going to work, they didn't. When you open the hinge up, it actually hinged over onto this door. But you give the hinge a little shave now. She works perfect. Now I can actually open both doors. Good stuff. All right, on to the other side. that is all welded up. It has to get, everything's got to get ground and cleaned yet, but at least we have everything welded. It's 11:30. I don't know if I want to start scabbing the top. Maybe. At least try to get maybe this one section done. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that out. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. Anyway. Don't want you guys thinking I'm lapping over all this junk. These are the bits from underneath, so. Now I got a bit of a floppy roof, but we got to work on that yet. It was good till there. Might put a tack in it just for now. Well, that gives us a roof line. Get a good feeling of what she's gonna look like. So we got that welded. This is tacked in. It looks a little low from over here, so from the ground she looks a little low. We'll have to deal with all that. All I care about is to get about this much of the roof even, so that I can reskin it with a car roof. That's kind of my plan. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I'll tack that in, then I think I'll try to get the other side done tomorrow. And yeah. Yep, that's what I'm doing. We'll get that finished up tomorrow. For now, that's good enough. It's not too bad this way though. Oh. I think it looks good when you look down the edge of it. It's just, she's got a bit of a low spot right around this area, where this seam is. I can tell from down here she's a little low. So basically all you got to do is split the weld and then just push some pressure on it, and then it'll get her kind of even. So yeah, coolio. Alrighty, till tomorrow. So I got that all welded in now. It's still a little wonky up on top, but we'll fix that with the new roof skin. So now I pretty much just got to do the other side. So then do my explaining. And then I go back to time lapse and it just fills a bunch of time. So essentially what I had done is I had cut the rear brow off of that lid over there, and it's pretty close to the same shape. So then from there I've just V'd it out so it fits down the door gap and comes up on the roof, and then I just kind of force it around, and then I'll kind of stitch weld it all back in like I did the other side. I just screw it into place, and then I'll run the zip cut and do a little sliver of it at a time till I can weld it, like butt weld it nice and flush. So let's get that all, this part cleaned up, and we'll screw that all in, buzz it in, good to go. Well, that one pretty much gave up all the parts she could, but there's still a few good bits on her, so I guess we'll throw them in the pile with the rest of the international stuff. The truck herself is, well, she's sort of good for now. She's still a little wobbly on the roof section, but we'll fix that up when we get the rooftop, the skin over the whole thing. We just got lots of grinding to do, and that's pretty much what's next on the slate. So yeah, pretty much gonna leave her at that. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.